channel. Hope you all are doing well. We are with my lovely wife and my lovely dog. We are at Pitt race, and I know I said that the last race at Mid-Ohio was gonna be the last one. I don't know if I'm gonna be racing anymore this year. This might be the last one for me.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
We were just going to do an additional test day with NASA at Gingerman this weekend. Charlie and Kyle decided they wanted to do the last race here at Pitt Race. You guys haven't already heard of the news. Pitt Race is closing down, so this is literally our last race ever in history here, which is a little bit sad. Just to update you guys, this weekend we have pretty much the whole team. Lena is also with us. I don't know if you can really see because it's focused on me. I initially was just coming to crew. Pete wasn't supposed to be here at all, but Pete magically showed up last night. He took a flight here, and now we have the whole team here. Pete and I are splitting up the stints for this weekend, so I'm gonna be driving today. Pete's gonna be driving tomorrow, and then Lena, Kyle, Charlie all three are driving today and tomorrow. But test day yesterday went okay. It revealed some issues. We had a configuration issue with our AIM dash, so we don't see lap time or mile per hour. The GPS unit isn't able to acquire a signal with the satellites. We actually talked to AIM, and they pulled up the configuration and said that it was pretty much corrupt, and we just needed to load up a new configuration. I don't know how to do that yet. I'll learn how to do it though. But in the meantime, for mile per hour, we have Kyle's Solo 2. Again, no major issues with the car yesterday. Luckily, no transmission failures like we had at Mid-Ohio. So the car is running, car is prepped. That's our pit stall. That's the very front down there. That's the very far back down there. Number 2 stall will be front to the pack today, meaning number 1 stall is gonna have to wait for everybody to go by before they can come out, but we'll be towards the front half, which is nice. As far as driver lineup today, it is going to be Lena. Lena's starting off the race, and then after that, I believe it is Charlie and then Kyle. I think so. Either that or it's Kyle and then Charlie, one of the two. And then I'm gonna be hopping in, but yeah, stay tuned.
Is good.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be way in the back tomorrow. Climbing.
Forgot about it from last year, just how steep the climb is through 18. We are green here at Pitt Race, so 8 hours of endurance road racing begins here at Pittsburgh International Race Complex, the TireRack.com ChampCar Endurance Series, day 1, and we are underway.
This is the end of this clip, unfortunately. Since the AIM dash's configuration was corrupt, the GPS unit was no longer working. The Smarty Cam, which is used for the in-car footage, is fed data via CAN and is configured to begin auto-recording when it sees 5 miles per hour. I have no idea why, but somehow the Smarty Cam was still starting recordings, but was also stopping them almost immediately. We ended up with hundreds of 1-second clips, but we somehow also managed to get some long recordings. With that said, we'll be missing a good chunk of footage, but hopefully I can do a decent job telling the story.
And we are going to go to caution, it looks like. So the yellow is out, and so what that means, we'll probably be going to a purple 35. And I'm watching the flagger here in front of me, and we can kind of see him on the camera. There he is, displaying the purple 35 for the field. That's going to bring all the cars down to 35 miles per hour. your standings right now, you've got McKibben's leading the EC class at the pointy end of the field. But the class cars, Hero Time Racing and their Acura is leading the race in that B-class machine. Money Ship Racing. 37 seconds now, the gap from second to first. Hero Time turning very similar lap times, aren't they, Les? You got a 201, right. 201, 2 flat, 204 for Whiskey Tango. Turn in with a 208 on that last lap, but now we've gone to purple 35. And some of our car cameras are not, our track cameras are starting to come up.
Yeah, a lot of cars, but there was okay. There was a lot of cars. Yeah, there was some traffic, but everyone was pretty tame. Good. So.
Salem's are still in it.
Yeah, I could leave it for fourth, basically.
All right, 135. I do.
35. We're under caution right now. There we see a minivan coming out. Oh, they might be delivering lunches.
Ah, that does make sense.
Yes, because there's a minivan with a door open. We do have a car that looks like it's moving slowly over there. There it is. You can see it's just trundling along. I've been waiting all day to hit that word. Trundling. And I wonder if that's hero time. I don't know. I haven't seen the standings change.
Oh yeah, like you see on our turn 16 camera here, it looks like they are moving very slowly, so that tells me they still have fuel. What could be going on with that? What gear do you have to go that slow?
Here they come, trying to get down into pit lane. And this is an uphill ride.
And they just have the mechanical part in there.
We've learned so many things during our journey into endurance racing and the endless pursuit of driver development. These next clips are going to go into detail about understanding what the car is doing and being conscious of how it's changing throughout the stint. As you can see, on the left we have Charlie at the beginning of the stint, and on the right is shortly before the tire begins to come apart. This is the same exact corner, just at different times and tire conditions. As he approaches turn 7, which is the entry into the back S's, about mid-corner is where it's very apparent that the right side requires way more steering input. The top of the steering wheel is at roughly 5 o'clock versus the left side at 2 o'clock. As he continues through the S's, you'll see this trend continue through turn 8 and 9 as well. By the exit of turn 9 on the right side, you can see and hear how he's falling behind when compared to the left side. So what did we learn here? I believe that consistency is key. If you do the same thing every lap, hit all your references, know what gear you should be in, how much throttle to use in certain corners, etc., it should be pretty easy to identify when the car is changing or has changed. It's about developing your base, which makes it easier to identify when something is off. Number 2, be aware of changing conditions. The track is always changing and so is your car. This is especially true in endurance racing when you're behind the wheel for up to 2 hours. The car is not going to behave the same way at the end of your stint versus how it did in the beginning. And lastly, number 3, don't ignore the car. The car is always speaking to you in one form or another. Whether it's sound, smell, or feel, always pay attention to what your car is communicating to you. We learn together as a team. We learn from each other's shortcomings and successes, so this may look like I'm singling out Charlie, but we review footage as a team and give each other feedback and constructive criticism all the time. Plus, this is one of those great learning lessons for all of us.
Hero Time Racing is slow coming through 15 on the left side across from our booth. They're offline. Those guys were doing so well in the early going, and now it's become such a rough day for them. Like the 830s on pit road, the F-Class car, that was, I think, your F-Class leader. Yeah. Now, I'm not sure if we'll have to check to see if that is standard service.
When we log it, you get like 15 hours. Well, the car got trying to get better at managing traffic.
Still had to ease it through the corners. We go full course caution now. Full course caution, that means we're probably going to go to a purple 35, and I'm checking the race logs, I'm checking the racetrack. So we're going to go red flag. We've got a car on fire in pit lane, and they're going to red flag the race for that. It just brings everything to a stop so emergency vehicles can get to where they need to get to and take care of our friends. Somebody's in trouble. Les is moving away from the area.
There was a red flag, red flag, red flag.
probably use a nylon nut next time.
That fucking sucks, man. I hate how we keep having problems.
Yeah.
It's small shit.
Yeah,
Like we catch up a little bit and then something stupid happens and then we lose all that effort. Either way, we record it anyway.
And we feel like we'll probably maybe don't.
Checker flag, checker flag, checker flag. Let's go! Let's go, let's go, let's
But
go!
Money Shift Racing has taken the win out here at Pittsburgh International Race Complex. They have taken the checkered flag. There's the checkered flag flying for the rest of the teams as they come by. You can hear people hooting and hollering in the background. They're so excited. This is huge, folks. This is huge.
I heard muffles. And we got some fireworks. Let's go!
Trying to get that champ credit though.
You're up, Charlie.
Terrible conditions out there, right?
Oh, it was so slick.
Yeah.
It was kind of fun though. It kind of reminded me of Bias Flies.
Our second place today in B class, car 651, Hero Time Racing.
Alright, so you guys saw all of that happen. P5 or 6 overall. P2 class. Charlie's about to take these wheels. This is the first set that we took off when you were driving. And you want to remove that wheel real quick? Boom! Pit race absolutely destroys tires. So be careful not to cut yourself. This one's kind of blistering a bit right here, but interesting tire strategy here. We don't have any more tires. Well, technically we have a rain set, fresh Contis in there, but we don't want to use them. So what are we going to do, Charlie?
We are gonna go and get some Japanese drift tires, but they're 200 treadwear endurance tires. That's all we got. So we're just gonna have to really manage tires and hopefully it doesn't slow down our pace too much. So yeah, I'll be back in a bit.
All right, so yeah, we got a little bit of prep to do in the car. I'm not gonna go this way because the generator's going and it's very loud. But Kyle, Pete, Lena are all getting the car up on jack stands. Yeah, we just gotta put the car, get it ready for tomorrow. Get some new tires on here. And yeah, even the tires coming off of the car absolutely cooked. Lena was out there for a 5th session, and I think this is the one that just came off the front left. This is the one that just came off out front right. Hitting the cords. Yeah, I think the rear, even the rear. Oh. Even corded. Yeah. So we're pretty much just out of tires, and we have to do what we need to do to get this car running again tomorrow. Alright y'all, back at the hotel room. It is about almost 10:30. We finished prepping the car for tomorrow. Normal nut and bolt check, top off fluids. We fixed the hood pin that fell off. I forget what we did overall, P5 or P6, which doesn't really matter at this point. We really would have, or I really would have liked to be on the podium. But just all these little small things happening today just kept putting us back farther and farther. Lena got us in a really good position in the warning, P1, just holding it. Kyle hopped in, held P1, but just small issues just kept knocking us back. We'd climb back up a little bit, and then another small issue would just knock us back even further. Considering all things, being able to end the day and actually just finish the race, and not only that, take home P2 in class, I think it's still a success. I think just the competitive side of me just wishes that we could have done better. And when I mean better, the car. just more reliable. Andy was keeping up with the race and messaging us, and every time we had an issue, he was messaging us about it. But he mentioned that we have pace, we just need the reliability, and that couldn't be more true. We have been just thinking about solutions, different things to try out in the future or after this race or this race weekend to really hunker down and fix all these little issues and make this car more reliable. Again, considering all things, I think we did great today. Awesome to have Lena join us for this race as well. She's going to be racing again tomorrow, and Pete's going to be racing. I will be just crewing tomorrow. But I'm confident we can produce some more results, some more good results. Again, just hoping that the car lasts. But it's late. I'm tired. The wifey's tired, the doggy's tired. If you guys liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you guys want to stay up to date with us and endurance racing, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Till next time, stay safe, stay smooth. I'll see you guys in the next video.